Let's begin. Please bring your hands to your heart center. Sitting up nice and tall, you can close your eyes and take this opportunity to set a clear intention for your practice today. And collectively, we will work with the intention of calling in a sense of clarity. With so much going on around us, when we can find clarity inside, it helps to illuminate our path. Let's inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. We will get just a little bit fiery today. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, calling all parts of your consciousness back to this moment, back to this breath. Inhaling, big stretch. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Interlacing the fingers, spinning the palms. Inhale here. This time reach up and over to the right, big side stretch. And up and over to the left. And now release the hands. Reach up and over to the right. One hand comes to the floor. And take it up and over to the other side. Good. And now take both arms up to the sky and really press that left sit bone down into the floor. Take both arms over to the right and start to find that first stretch through the side body. So these little muscles between your ribs, they're called intercostals. Feel the stretch there. And back to the center. All the way over to the second side. And back to the center. Bring your hands behind you about 12 inches. Enjoy a gentle back bend. Let your heart rise. Let your chest open. And then let's come forward onto the hands and knees. I'm going to face you today because we will be moving side to side quite a bit. Let's inhale, gaze up. Exhale, round your spine. Belly button up and in. Inhaling, create space in the front of the body. Exhale, create length in the spine. And just one more time, please. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to a flat back, neutral spine. Let's bring the left hand out to the side and come into a modified side arm balance. So we're reaching that top hand up to the sky. We're looking up. See if you can breathe just a little bit deeper. Good. And now when you're ready, take both arms up to the sky. Interlace the fingers. Point the index fingers. Reach all the way over towards the extended leg. This is called gate pose. So we're moving through this gate from our everyday reality into the space of healing and wellness. Good, bring it back up to the center. Hands to the floor. Pause here, and you're simply going to lift the leg. I say simply, but it takes some strength, so take your time. As you're ready, lift the opposite arm. This is called awkward airplane. You have 2 more deep breaths here. And see if you can get that foot all the way around until you can see it in your peripheral vision. And come back to your hands and knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale and round. 2 more times. Inhale, gaze to the sky. Exhale, belly button in. And last one, inhale. Exhale. Come back to a flat back. And bring that right hand out to the side. Arm up to the sky. Once again, you are in a modified side arm balance. Really reaching that hand up. Keep reaching, reaching, reaching. And now as you're ready, both arms lift. Interlace fingers and point the index fingers. This leg is extended. You can point the toes and then reach all the way over towards that extended leg. As you do so, let there be a sense of spiral in the upper body. So it's like the heart wants to face the sky. Again, moving through this gate into a space of healing. And back to the center, hands to the floor. You're going to lift that extended leg straight out to the side. And you can add the opposite arm for awkward airplane. One side is always a little easier than the other. See if you can bring those toes around a little bit more. And release. Hands and knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale and round. Nice. Come back to a flat back. We're going to move through it one more time. It'll be just a little quicker now. Leg extends out to the side. Hand to the floor. Come on up into your side arm balance. Now, if this is pretty easy, what I'd like for you to do is try to extend the bottom leg also. So you can split the stance, so one foot is in front of the other, in this case the bottom, or you can stack for more of a challenge. But wherever you are, please breathe. You can take the top arm overhead if you wish. One more big breath. Hand comes back up. Drop the bottom knee. We're returning to gate. Both arms up, interlace. Reach all the way over, great big side stretch. Come back to the center. Hands to the floor. Come into your awkward airplane. And now this time, reach the hand to the front, the leg to the back, bend the back knee, bring the hand around to the top arch of the foot, and lift. So you're lifting your heart, you're lifting your tailbone, just as you did a moment ago in cat and cow. Come back to the center through extension, and release. And now we go back into cat and cow. So when you look up, this is called cow pose. I prefer to call it unicorn. I think it's prettier. Exhale and round. This is traditionally cat. I often call it rainbow. Come back to a flat back, and we move to the other side. So you begin with the option of the modification in your side arm balance. If you want more, you stagger the feet with the bottom foot in front. Still more, you stack the feet. If that feels really stable, feel free to play. We easily drop the bottom knee. Both arms reach up to the sky, come into gate pose. And bring it back to the center, come back to your hands and knees. Keep that leg out, lift it up, reach the opposite arm out. And now, hand to the front, foot to the back. Bend your back knee, take hold of the top arch of the foot, lift everything. Lift your chest, lift your thigh, lift the corners of your mouth. Come out through extension, and release. Inhale, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, look forward. You're going to step or jump your feet wide. Back up your hands into an easy forward fold. And then please bring your hands to your waist, little bend in your knees, come all the way up. So we've been preparing for triangle. Your left toes turn to the left, arms reach out to the sides, get really, really, really long, and reach up. So all of those side arm balances and gate pose prepared you for this peak pose. Try to stay light on the bottom hand. If you can't reach the floor, hold on to the outer part of your shin. And it's up to you where you'd like to place the gaze. Okay, now let me give you an option. You can take the top arm overhead. It's a little harder. If that's available to you, maybe add the bottom arm as well. It looks really easy. From the inside, it's a little harder. And hand down, other hand up. Hands to the floor, walk it around to the center. Come back to your forward fold. So try to get your hands, elbows, or maybe even your head on the floor. Little tiny bend in your knees, come all the way up. And let's move to the second side. So turn that right foot to the right. Take your arms out so that they're parallel with the floor. My right foot is pointed dead ahead. My left toes turn in slightly. And then I get really long through the side of my body and come in to Trikonasana, triangle pose. Again, if you prefer to have your hand on your lower leg, it's all good. But find that spiral, heart to the sky. If you want more fire, top arm alongside your ear. Still more, bottom arm as well. And again, this pose is a little deceptive. It looks like no big deal, but you'll feel it from the inside. And all the way up. Nice work. Hands to your hips. Step or jump your feet together. And step to the top of your yoga mat. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to your fingertips. Step back to plank. Top of a push-up. Chaturanga, you lower slowly. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Come on down to your hands and knees. Have a seat on your bottom. You can crisscross those legs. And let's take the right leg out to the right and the left foot against the inner thigh. First two fingers to the big toe. Arm reaches all the way over. Good. So much of our life is spent moving forward. Whether we're driving or eating or even watching TV or working on the computer, we're always here, leaning forward, moving forward. Our bodies are designed to move in every direction. And I find when I really get into my side bending practice, it feels like I can breathe a little deeper. And come all the way up. And just like there's more space from the inside out, if that makes sense. Other leg goes out to the other side. First two fingers to the big toe. And when there's a sense of spaciousness, we don't feel so cramped inside of our bodies, inside of our minds, inside of our emotions. And that spaciousness can help with clarity. And again, today our intention is to invite in clarity. So all of the voices, all of the noises of the outside world just kind of fade into the distance. The most prominent sound in your environment is the sound of your own breath. And it just kind of feels like you can hear yourself think. And come all the way up. Take those legs open as wide as they'll go, please. Arms to the sky, inhale, exhale, hands, elbows, or forehead. Yeah, and if you're someone who wakes up in the morning, and I've definitely done this before, and goes straight for the cell phone and Instagram and Facebook and email and whatever else, I'd like to encourage you tomorrow morning, before you get out of bed, before you open your eyes, just keep your eyes closed for 1 full minute and invite in clarity. So perhaps you see the day ahead of you, perhaps you reconnect to the feeling that you have here of enjoying a sense of spaciousness within the different aspects of self. And let's come up, swing the legs together. I'll go sideways so you can see what I'm doing. I point my toes, bring my hands to either side of my hips, slide them back about 12 inches, and then lift. This is called upward facing plank. Lifting the heart, pointing the toes, finding length in the front of the body. And simply have a seat. Lay down for Shavasana. You can close your eyes and let your palms face the sky. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your abdomen. And so on days when the practice creates a lot of space, we want to feel the spaciousness inside, but then also let there be a container for the space. So you don't feel spacey. You just feel really open and present. Present with your thoughts, your feelings, your intentions. And then take the arms all the way overhead. Great big stretch from fingertips down to your tiptoes like a little kid hanging from monkey bars. Let's roll onto the side. And come on up to seated. Let your head and neck be the last to rise. You can close your eyes, cross your legs. Bring the hands to the heart center. We inhale, reach the arms all the way overhead. Exhale, touch your thumbs to your third eye for clarity of thought, to the mouth for clarity of speech, and to the heart for clarity of emotion. The light in me recognizes and bows to the light in each of you. Namaste.